You have your own line of cannabis.
Doty.
Pre-rolls?
Yeah. Infused, diamond infused pre-rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blow like a champ.
This man here, hold on. This man got blenders, pre-rolls, he got a tequila, he got cleats, he got a clothing line.
Yeah. I'm trying to do some little shit.
Little?
Yeah. But the thing is, man, realistically, as silly as it sounds, it ain't for me. You know what I mean? What it's for is for, you know what I mean, the younger generation who in it. Like,
right.
It can be done. You know what I mean? I got this phrase, I like to press play. Get an idea, you press play on it. Let it come to life. Most you can say is, it didn't work out.
Right.
And at the end of the day, if you don't never try it, shit, you don't never know.
You don't know if it could have worked.
You don't. So I tried. I see how it go. Real talk.
What age did you start smoking weed?
What age did I start smoking weed? So when Dame lived with us? Dame came and stayed with us since about.
You talking about Dame Lillard, right?
Nah. Dame down the street.
But he down the street.
Yeah, Dame down the street. My cousin Dame. He came to live with us probably like 8th, 9th grade. That was when I first tried it. But getting into it, you know what I mean? When I figured out how it was helping me, you feel me, recover and get my body right, it was probably started really blowing heavy, probably like in the senior year of high school.
Have you talked to commissioner? Have you talked to anybody about the benefits of cannabis? Because I know Ricky Williams got in trouble. There have been a lot of guys that's lost some game checks, some suspended for entire. Yes. And now you see the turn towards marijuana that it's not the stigma it once was.
Right.
Have you talked to anybody in the NFL office and says, hey, y'all need to do some more research on this thing? Because I think there's more benefit than downside.
Well, not to that extent, but I mean, I've been in a program a few times and, had to, tell my side of the story,
right.
Whatever the case may be. And so, I mean, from that angle and then, dealing with, the trainers in the league more so because they want to know, okay, so what do you do? Because they want to figure out how you go out here and run the way you run and then be able to do it again, week in and week out.
Right.
And I mean, as we start, you kind of want to hold it from then. It's like, all right, well, look, man, this is what I do. I get down, I blow me some bud, feel me? Put me in a relaxed state of mind, you feel me? So then when I go and do, my body work, massages, when I'm in the float tank, whether I'm doing, ice bath, or just all the shit, it just put me in a state of mind of where I'm psyching myself out. Feel me? Mind over matter type shit. And, for the career, it's like, you have windows. And as long as you keep it within those windows, then you be all right.
Right.
So just that type of mindset, it helped. And then those windows when you have to turn it down, I'm not in a position where I'm banging and in my recovery time, I don't have to be, here. So it's like, okay, I can cool on this and I can, indulge more into getting into the swimming pool, band workouts or whatever. Because like I said, even with that mindset, I'm trying to last, not come in last.
Right.
But I know I need to take care of my body.
Right.
So how do I, maintain that?
Right.
So that worked.
You played a very physical style of football, which is not conducive for lasting.
Right.
I mean, you look at the guys that played the style. I'm old enough to remember Earl Campbell. I was a kid with Earl Campbell, and he played a very similar style. And after about 7, 8 years, he just couldn't take it. How were you able to bang like that, game in and game out, year in and year out, and do it over and over again, Beast?
Man, it was like I said, it was extensive, an extensive recovery process, and then what helped was I found out like a lot of, this is when you get into, DBs started getting a lot of money where they was turning, you know what I mean, I'm gonna make
They're making business decisions,
make
okay.
a business decision. So it wasn't as, you know what I mean, I was, you know, taking more hits than I was giving. So when you on the, you know, the receiving end of getting hit, that's, you know what I mean, that's when you really feel it. But when you giving it, you don't feel it as much. And then, you know, like I said, that dopamine and protons and neutrons, that shit you release in your brain, I think that shit help as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, it's more the scientific reason
Right.
for this. And the more I think about it, it was like the harder I ran, the better I felt after the game.
Did you go into the game trying to make people turn it down? Did you know that you could break someone's will? Because that's what football is at its core. It's about breaking a man. It's about intimidation. It's about breaking another man's will. Because I've got to move a man against his will. You got to move that D line. You got to get him up off that plot of land. You got to get that back up off your beast.
And that's real talk. And I mean, you know, the mindset was more so like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can hit me once, you can hit me twice. But is you gonna want to do that shit for 4 quarters? And
30 times a game.
9 times out of 10, they don't want that. 9 times out of 10, defensive guys do not want that.